All right. Hey, welcome back. Another video. Monday videos will resume once Elden Ring is beaten, but weekends are for that game. Made a lot of progress. But about 30 minutes ago from the time of recording this video, I was also sent an article. One talking about Audi bringing VR to your car. And that's super interesting. So I did a little research, about 15 minutes worth, because there were some questions I had based off the article, and I thought maybe I'll digest my thoughts with y'all. So we're gonna read an article. That's right, we're gonna read today together, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think this technology is interesting, and could definitely see it being used. But let's dive into it. Full credit goes to VR Scout. They are the ones who posted this article. Do have the Kyle Melnick. Thank you for this article. So all credit goes to them. We will be reading some of these passages verbatim. So I just want to give credit where credit is due. But HoloRide in-car VR entertainment is heading to Audi vehicles. Now, according to Kyle, last month, HTC Vive announced that it was partnering with a in-car VR entertainment company called HoloRide to bring its new HTC Vive Flow to backseats everywhere. And during South by Southwest this week, it was announced that HoloRide technology will be launching on select Audi sedans and SUVs, with the new MIB3 technology this summer, offering consumers their first taste of backseat VR entertainment. So, initially, a VR headset's in the back of cars. I go, well, how's this going to work? So basically, the way they're doing is in very select few models. I did check the sources he provided. It seems like the plan is mid-summer 2022, although from other people who were at South by Southwest, they're saying mid-summer 2023, so dates seem to be a little skewed, but I think with anything new and pioneering in anything XR related, expect dates to constantly shift. It's to be expected, it's understandable, so don't know when this is going to happen. Powered by the blockchain ecosystem, this is the article's words, not mine. The platform features one-of-a-kind elastic content that takes into account everything from the speed and movement of the vehicle to the length of the trip itself. This means no two in-car VR experiences will ever be the same. So I do want to decompact two statements in there. One is, when it brought up blockchain technology, I did look into this a little bit because I'm curious why this was a talking point. From Audi's official statement and from everything I found from South by Southwest, blockchain tech was not mentioned at all. So I'm wondering if this is more of a buzzword that VR Focus decided to put into their article. I don't know, but there's nothing I officially could find for this announcement. Now, there is blockchain technology for HoloRide that was announced mid last year, but these are two different entities, and I didn't see any crossover for this specifically yet outside of VR Scout's article, so keep that in your mind a little bit there. It looks like HoloRide, per the article, is partnering with a company called Terranet to utilize voxel flow. I know these are just some pronouns that no one knows. A system of sensors that captures movement data and translate it into gameplay in real time. As previously mentioned, the open source system is centered around a blockchain metaverse. The way that I have kind of heard that this works is basically they're using the navigation tools of the Audi itself. So you would basically put in your destination, where you want to go, and it will calculate all that just like any GPS does, and then converts that data to the headset. So when you pull up these experiences that were made directly for the HTC Vive Flow, as the car is moving faster, slower, it knows the speed your car is going because it has the nav system information. Your experience that you see will change based on how fast you're going, how close you're getting to your destination. These are all very tailored experiences, so you're not going to be able to pick up just Beat Saber and go at it while you're driving. Anyone who's used a headset in a moving car or an airplane knows that it is doable. It's definitely absolutely usable, but it's not the apex experience. But putting all the GPS information in these cars that just keep getting smarter by the day, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm gonna fix that screen. I miss my Cowboy Bebop. It does unfortunately go deeper into NFTs. Not only does this offer developers an easier way to cash in on their creations, but it also allows manufacturers easier access to new games and apps. Passengers will even have the opportunity to buy and sell NFTs on the Elrond blockchain. So I know this is kind of not related to the meat of the article, but I do want to bring this up. So I don't know VR Scout, I don't know Kyle, I don't know if they're now more into the metaverse conversation rather than just AR VR, but it is confirmed, I did research it a bit, that this technology is backed by the blockchain. It is part of their process. However, from this announcement with the HTC Vive Flow and working with the car, I didn't see any mix of NFTs in that presentation, and it does seem like this was added to the article, possibly for added SEO search. I don't know. It is true that it is backed by the blockchain, but I think at times we need to segregate these things a little bit because VR, XR is already so difficult. This is brand new technology. I mean, hell, Audi is providing HTC Vive flows in the backseat of the car. It's pretty big, right? That's going to come with problems. It's going to come with learning opportunities. It's going to come with a lot of things that I think actually are really beneficial to people, and I'll get into that momentarily. But when you add NFT and blockchain into it just for the sake of throwing it in there without talking about it more and why are you bringing it up? Like, what's the value? Why are you bringing it up? It dilutes your article. That's just an opinion of mine, but I do want to say, like, separate the two. It'll have more substance. So basically with this process, instead of dedicated motion controls or hand tracking, an Android smartphone is used as a 3 degrees of freedom controller. Controls vary depending on the app. For example, Space Slurpees. Let's give Space Slurpees a shout out. You can play that and has players controlling colorful intergalactic worms using the smartphone's gyroscope sensors. That's basically the article. So this tech is it's older. So if you type in, if you type this in YouTube Hall Drive, you're going to get things from 3 or 4 years ago. But of course, they're making this better and better. 3 or 4 years ago, VR was in its infancy. It's still in its infancy, but you know what I mean. But to hear that Audi, possibly summer of this year, or according to South by Southwest News next year, having HTC Vive flows in the back of the car that will connect to the navigation system and provide tailored experiences. It's kind of phase one of the future, and it's interesting. I will be very excited how it plays out. I can think many phrases of, are we there yet? Stopping, which would be very nice. But on Audi's main page, where they put their press kit and their announcement of this and their announcement from South by Southwest, they really make it a point that this is kind of phase one, that they see the future of driving to be autonomous, and they want to give people the power to live virtually and accomplish other tasks in VR while they're driving, or being driven, because they won't be driving, they'll be autonomous and being driven to their destination by their vehicle, all while they can be in VR, unfortunately buying their NFT wine or doing whatever they want to do. It's a fucking really crazy world we live in, and I'm happy to be in it, so that's not a complaint. But that's the story. I'm not going to delve too much into it. That's what we know so far. It's super interesting tech. Would you be open to using this in a passenger in a car? Do you think this is like phase one of something bigger, and we'll be seeing more automobile manufacturers putting virtual reality into their cars? Let me know your thoughts. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you next time, Space Cowboys. Peace.